Hello and welcome to our webinar, Utilizing Multiple Languages with JMC's Message Center. My name is Rachel Cox. I'm on the support to training team here at JMC. I've been with JMC for about 3 years now. I help create training content like this, and I also am our resources lead. So I write a lot of those Help Center articles that walk you through different processes in JMC. Today we're going to talk about JMC's multiple languages feature. So this new feature allows schools to communicate with families in their preferred language directly through the Message Center. Text messages, text-to-voice phone calls, and emails are automatically translated based on each family's selected preferred language. Once a preference is set in JMC Office or JMC Family, translations happen automatically. No additional steps required. We'll start with talking through turning on multiple languages. To begin sending messages in families' preferred languages, contact JMC support or training to have the multiple languages feature enabled for your school. Once activated, confirm the feature is turned on by navigating to the File Administrator Options page and then opening the phone dialer settings. So you'll reach out to support@jmcinc.com or training at jmcinc.com, and we can get that turned on for you. And then if you head to that phone dialer settings page and you see that this checkbox is checked, you'll know that you are ready to send messages in families' preferred languages. So next we'll talk about setting up those preferred languages, starting with setting them up in JMC Office. So to select or edit a family contact record, you can navigate to Attendance, Contacts, Edit Contacts. First step is to select a language from the Message Center language drop-down list to receive school communications in the family's preferred language. So on that Edit Contacts page, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, right below these email fields, you'll see this Message Center language drop-down. When we get into looking at this in the program, you'll see all the languages that are available. But right here, you go ahead and select that language that the family would prefer to have their messages received in. And once you've selected that language, the next step is to click either Save button. There's one here at the top and then one at the bottom of the page. But you'll want to make sure that you save those changes so that they apply to the family's messages. The next thing that you can do is you can select a student's preferred language as well. So what we did on the Edit Contacts page was set a preferred language for all of the messages that go to student contacts. But you can also set preferred languages for students so that any messages that they might receive through the Message Center are received in their preferred language as well. So you'll log into JMC Office at the building level, navigate to the View Student Data page to view and edit student demographic information. So step 3, we will right-click the phone icon next to the student's cell phone field to set the Message Center language preference, and you can also opt into receiving text, emergency, weather-related, lunch, and general school messages there as well. And then step 4, click the Save button, just like you have to for those contacts. You'll want to click the Save button here either at the top or the bottom to make sure that you save the student's preferred language settings. So we'll go ahead and take a look at setting preferred languages in JMC Office. Here we go. I'll zoom in a little bit to make it easier to view. All right, so from our JMC homepage here, I'm going to go to Attendance, Contacts, Edit Contacts. So you'll go ahead and type in the name of the family whose language you would like to update. And you'll see here it defaults to English. So if there's a change other than English, that's when you would want to update those preferences. So if I click this arrow here on my drop-down list, these are all of the languages that your messages from the Message Center can be translated into. And you'll see here there are just 3 languages on this list. So Arabic, Hmong, and Somali. These messages will be translated automatically for texts and emails, but that text-to-voice option is not available for just those 3 languages. For all of the rest of them, all 3 of those messaging options are available. So you'll go ahead and select this family's preferred language here. So we'll maybe pick Mandarin, and then I need to remember to save it so that those messages are sent in the family's preferred language. So once I do that, that's really it for all the setup. Anything I send through the Message Center for this family is going to be received in their preferred language. And then if I want to update a student's preferred language, I come up here and head to the View Student Data page. And again, I'm going to find a student whose messages they would like to receive in their preferred language. Maybe an older student that's more likely to have a cell phone. And I come here on this general tab to the student cell phone field, and you have this little cell phone icon. And what's really helpful is if you hover over that icon, you get a little bit of helper text there that says to right click for the message settings. So I'm going to right click on that phone, and this is where you can set up student cell phones to receive SMS text messages, emergency weather related messages, lunch related, general school information. But here's what we're focusing on here. This is where you can select the student's preferred language as well. So maybe this student prefers to receive messages in Spanish. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then I am going to hit save. Oh, and it looks like there's other information on this particular page that's keeping me from saving. But right here, what we're focusing on is setting that student's preferred language. So once you do that, hit save. This student is set to receive messages in their preferred language as well. So we'll head back to our presentation from here. And next we're going to look at setting those preferred languages in JMC Family. So you can walk families through how they can do this on their own as well. In JMC Family, families can navigate to contact information in the menu tree to update those contact details. So step one, they can select a language from the Message Center language drop-down list. So you'll see this looks really familiar to that Edit Contacts page. So right below the email fields, you have that same drop-down that allows families to select their preferred language for receiving messages. And again, step two, you want to make sure that you hit that save button so that your language preferences are saved. So I will show you quickly how you can do that in JMC Family. So here I'm logged into a JMC Family account, and I'm going to look for contact information here in the menu tree. So similar to that Edit Contacts page, I've got some family demographic data up here, and then I have those email fields. And right below my email fields, Message Center language drop-down list, same list that you saw on the office side. Families can select the language that they would prefer to receive school communication in, and then they need to make sure that they hit that save button at the bottom. And they'll get this pop-up letting them know that the changes have been submitted to the school office for review. So just like when you do online registration, anytime a family makes changes in JMC Family, especially any changes to their contact information, you'll get that alert in JMC office letting you know that a change has been made to this family's contact record, just so that you're kind of on top of everything. You'll have a chance to review it and go ahead and accept those changes into the office side as well. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and I'm going to head back to my JMC office page, and I'm going to head home, and this is where I can see that I have a pending contact submission. So I made that change in JMC Family, and right away you see it here in JMC office letting me know I've got to go in and just take a look at what this family is changing and go ahead and accept those changes. All right, so it's as simple as that. So you can either, help your families in JMC office by setting those preferred languages. You'll have to set them up for students if they want to receive messages in a preferred language. But the easier step is sending out a message to your families and letting them know this is an available option, letting them know where they can go in JMC Family to make those changes, and letting them keep that updated for themselves. The last thing that we're going to talk about today is sending messages in multiple languages. And you're going to find out this is the best part. This is super easy. So once preferred languages are set, no additional steps are required. There's no need to translate messages or adjust settings in the Message Center. Simply enter your message once, and all communications will automatically be delivered in each family's preferred language. So you'll see on your Message Center page, there's no checkboxes for making sure that you translate messages, nothing else you have to do. Once the language is set, it's going to be sent in their preferred language. No extra work. So just remember, there's 3 steps to multilingual messaging. That first step is enable the multiple languages feature. So you got to get some help from our support or our training team. Ask us to set that up for you. We'll go ahead and turn it on. Then you can head to that phone dialer settings page. Just double check that the feature's been enabled, and then you'll know that you can send messages. They're going to automatically be translated for your families and for your students. The second step is to set preferred languages for contacts for students, whether you're doing it in JMC Office or your families are doing it in JMC Family. Once those languages are set, you're good to go. And then lastly, send your messages. And remember, those translations happen automatically. So in the past, we would have some schools that would send out an email. They would put their message in English, and then below it, they would translate it into Spanish. No need to do that. You'll just type it in English, automatically be translated in family and student preferred languages. And in fact, if you do that translation on your own, you're going to confuse that translation software. So type it in one language, it's going to be translated automatically, no extra work from you. So like it says here, no extra steps, no manual translation, just inclusive communication. So it's as simple as that, folks. 3 easy steps to setting up multilingual communication. So thank you for attending this webinar today, and thank you for choosing JMC.